this session, we learn how to create a custom menu in Analyst. A menu is similar to these default menus of Analyst like tools or window or help. So if I want to create such a menu for myself in Analyst, how can I do that? Now the basic concept behind this is that I need to create a file which contains all the items which will be there in that custom menu, and then I need to configure that file using options of Analyst under tab custom, and I need to open that menu file here. Now the next time when Analyst starts, it will check whether there is a custom menu in Analyst, and it will pick up the menu details from that file. Now let's see the format of such a file. I will create a new custom menu. It's not necessary for you to mention the file name as custom menu. I've just mentioned it like that. In that file, any line which is preceded by a semicolon represents a comment. Let's see the format of a menu item. A menu item starts with the level number. Each menu item will have a certain level number associated with it. These menus, file, edit, tools, window, help, these all menus are level 1 menus. Any menu inside these menus will be level 2 menus, and so on and so forth. This new macro menu item is the level number 3. 1, 2 and 3. So the first number represents the level number. Then I need to mention the menu name. In these default menus, menu name is tools or macros or options or new macro. These are menu names. After that, I need to put 2 colons, and then I need to mention a code for an object. So far IBM is supporting only macros in custom menus, so I need to place an M after colon. Then I need to insert a pipe, then a library number, and then the name of the macro. Now let's check what macro do we need to run. As you can see, under Great Outdoors Analyst, I have 3 macros: import all, model update and zero all. So the way I think of these things is, let's create what we are planning to create. I will create a menu called my menu. Under that, I will create a menu item called model. Under that, this is the way I am planning to create my custom menu. Now let's give this menu the format of Analyst. Let's first check the library number of Great Outdoor Analyst. The library number is this. So I have taken this library number, and then the This is the format. Now let's actually create the menu. First we'll create level 1 menu called my menu. Then we'll create level 2 menu called model. Then we'll create third level menu called import all data. And then I'll mention the macro name, import underscore all. Then I'll create similar menu called update model, 2 colons, macro code, library number, and then macro name. Then comes again the level 2 member called 0. Then comes a third level member called 0 all data, 2 colons, macro code, pipe, library code, and then the name of the macro. I'll just save this custom menu, and as you can see I have taken the format here in custom menu itself, but all the comments are preceded by a semicolon, so these items will be left out. The menu will start from here. Let's save this and let's configure this menu item. After you have configured your custom menu in Analyst, you need to restart the Analyst for changes to take effect. I'll just relog in. And you have your custom menu. Pretty amazing, huh? Your first custom menu. Let's compare our file format with that menu. As we had said, the first item is my menu, that is my menu. Under that we have model and 0, these are level 2 items. And then under each model 2 and 0 I have import all data, update model, import all data, update model, and under 0 I have 0 all data. And each of these third level items has been associated with a macro. So if I want to run an import all macro, instead of opening the macro prompt and then running that macro, I can directly go to my menu and click on import all data. This will perform the same actions that are performed using this macro. This will restore data from CSV files to the cubes. Do you want to continue? And you see the same message when you run this macro using your custom menu. You can compare the prompts which are coming. This will zero out all cubes. This will zero out all is the way that we create a fully functional custom menu. Now as you can see, if you want to access any menu in Analyst, you have the functionality of shortcodes. So I press Alt and then F and file opens up. I press Alt and W, window opens up. What if I want to assign those shortcodes to my menu also? It's very simple. Whatever item I need to assign that shortcut, I need to insert an ampersand before that item. Currently, as you can see, M is not being used in any of the other menus, so I can use a shortcut M for my main menu. Under that, I want to use M and Z, so I'll put an ampersand before M and Z. Then under second menu item, I want to use I and U as shortcuts, so I'll use I and U. And under 0, let's say I want to use D as a shortcut, so I will press an ampersand before D instead. I will save it, close the Analyst and open it again. There's no need to configure the menu every time, because the first time when you specify the menu details under option, the same menu will open from the next time when you open the Analyst. So whatever changes you make in your menu item, you can just change the file and just reopen the Analyst. Now to check the functionality, I'll press Alt and as you can see, I have a shortcut M. I'll use keyboard to access one of the macros. I'll press Alt M, then I'll press M, and then I'll press I, and that's the way it works. Alt M, Z, and as you can see, I had mentioned an ampersand before D in this case, so you can see a shortcut D. I'll press D, and that's the way it works. So I hope this tutorial was helpful for you, and you can create a custom menu for yourself in Analyst. In my next video, I'll explain how to create a custom toolbar menu. Till then, bye bye.